video. This video today, I want to show you kind of what I've been doing on my spare time. I've been doing some, airplane lessons. So here I am, me and my instructor. We're sitting here right in front of the airport. We're at KLOZ here in London, Kentucky. Right now we're kind of briefing on situational awareness. To our right of us in this video, there is multiple airplanes. So as you can see, the instructor and I, we are pushing the airplane back to take any chances away from us getting a wingtip or propeller velocity blow blast off of our plane that we're fixing to fly, and damage or hurt any of these guys here on the right. As you can see in the picture now coming in of the airplanes to the right, and there's a nice little Mooney and good little experimental plane sitting there while our guys was working on their plane. And you can see they got their hood off. They're actually doing some emergency at a alternator issue on their plane on landing. So now we just got done doing our pre-walk around checks.
Alright, so we're
Getting ready to go
inside.
into the cabin. I'll be back into the cabin of the plane. Doing my internal check, make sure everything's working correctly, make sure everything's working properly. Make sure all my green lights are coming on when the gauges are coming on. Getting right here in just a very short, brief second.
Beacon are on. Beacon's on. Master on. Master's on. Prime is required. Lock it in. Throttle, we'll do that here in a minute. And then, better clear. I actually forgot my check style here. Clear prop. Yes, it. On the brakes.
So as you see right there, I just clear prop. That's just something you do, kind of a situation where you let everybody around you know that, hey, I'm fixing to start this plane. There you go. You can see the engine is fired up. Now at this moment, my instructor and I, we're going to be looking close at the gauges to make sure we're dropping on green. Everything's coming alive. Make sure we don't have no issues or no back. So we got our headsets on. We're talking to ATC, checking the weather. So now we're taxiing it out. We're going to be taxiing Bravo today, and we're going to be running runway 24. So let's see what happens next. During next time, myself and my instructor, as you can see, our heads are bobbing around like we're little bobbleheads in there. We're looking for other airplanes coming in. We're looking for people on the runways, animals checking on the runways. You're always checking around to make sure everything's right. As you can see, I'm doing a short line. What that is where I pull up this line. It's a 2-lane lane on my side and a dotted line on the other side that states for me to stop the airplane for a very moment and do a run check. This is why I take the RPM, run it to a higher RPM, turn to the left when I need it, on the right when I need it off. Make sure it's stop there. Here we go, thank you on that.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around. See my mode was kinda lounge. which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. I'ma kill everything like this purge. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put this shit in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I've been going right around for that. An astronaut. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
Alright, as you just saw there, we kind of do the traffic pattern where before you climb out to 1,900 feet, 1,900 feet to this airport, and you start turning left crosswind to get up to 2,200 feet before you start turning left downwind. Now, right now, what you're watching right now, we're turning left downwind. The airport is 2 miles left. You're going straight toward it. You're just going to be turning left base. Right there below me, you guys are local. There's 25 south here in Corbin. To the left is Laurel County. Parts of Levi Jackson State Park. We got a few little campgrounds here and some pools. As you just saw right when my nose came up, because I'm getting ready to get set up, I pulled my throttle back and I've got my 10 degrees of flaps in. My nose comes up for a climb. Now I'm fixing to start making my turn left base. Going over to the radio call, hollering at ATC, letting everybody in London traffic know where I'm at and what I'm doing. There's a nice little pond that comes through this. Start making a left turn. Here shortly we're fixing to start letting up our final. As you can see, we're getting everything set up, getting the plane ready, getting our approach ready, slowing our speed down to 65 to 70 knots. That's your glide path speed for this airplane that I'm flying. We're just kind of looking around, just make sure that our airplane's coming in and nobody gonna try to come cut us off. None of that heavy. So we're just kind of checking around. Here we go. We're turning final right now. As you can see on the horizon a little bit there is the airport. We're gonna come in for our first landing for the day. Today we just done practice landing. the same as getting onto the runway, but this time you don't stop at the beginning of it, you go past it. See those two dotted lines? You go past the dotted lines, put your whole plane over it. Because technically, if you don't, you're still on the runway. So we pull over this whole short line, we radio in, you know, our plane number, and we're down and clear. Do a little run-up check, bring our flaps up, make sure everything's good and go, open our windows up, let some fresh air in, because, you know, most planes don't have ACs. We're going to taxiway back. I'm going to speed this up just a tad bit so we don't have to bore you to death, because, you know, taxiways, it takes a long time to go in there, because you're only running at walking speed. You don't get no hurry when you're taxiway. But that little ultralight plane is starting to make his approach again. He comes down touch and go. He is slowly coming to the picture. You'll be able to see him here shortly to your left-handed video. I slowed it down just as he was starting to come into the picture good. Alright, you see we're down here. We're coming out to the parking lot here at the taxiway. So we got a fuel truck caddies over there filling up that Lear jet. Got our guys on the left-hand picture there. They're still working on that poor old plane. I think he was there half the evening trying to get that alternator fixed. We want to taxi our way back to the hangar. We want to loop this around, speed this up a little bit. Backseat view and side view off the wing. As you can see, we're coming up on our hangar's location. We're located at the very end of this hangar. But yeah, guys, you know, like and subscribe to this video. We're gonna try to post up about once a week, twice a week. Depends on how many times I fly. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I know it's